Yes, sir. Once again, it's on. It's your boys back. The Good Game Podcast with T Good
and T Rice.
Yes, sir. It's been a minute, homie.
It's been a minute.
What's
man.
up with you, baby?
Been a minute. Been busy. A lot of things been thrown my way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Probably yours too. Having a new little seed and everything.
Listen, man. Always, bro. It's crazy.
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 New election. It's just been a lot of things. We've been gone for a while. Glad to get back to this new year and go ahead and run over this whole year. Just stay at it and get at it and give the people what they want to hear.
Yeah, they've been asking for us, and we hear y'all. We certainly appreciate everybody's interest and desire to hear, but we want to make sure when we come back it's right and correct, and I had to help him get his game up so he can contend when we finally step in here.
Who, your son?
Yeah, you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, my son Tony. My son Tony,
you almost lost me.
Yeah, okay. I know I did. That's why I'm trying to keep you. I'm trying to keep you close.
Okay.
Listen, man, it's been a long time. No, I've missed this though. Chopping it up, and we're excited to be back. And tonight we're going to do a special format, right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to call this the Open Gym.
Open Gym.
So we're just going to go from subject to subject and just kind of chop it up, just kick it.
Let's kick it.
What's been on your mind, man, sports-wise? Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You know, it's just,
came up a little bit short this evening.
Came a little bit short, but you know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing that the young kids and the young men, they gave them an opportunity to get out there and at least play through everything, the mental piece, and get out there and play. So, you know, I'm really happy that they were able to get to play this season.
Yeah, that was exciting. I know a lot of people were pulling for it and talking about it, and then when they made it happen, I was excited.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, man. Hopefully, in the next season, people will be able to fill the stands and it'll be able to be like it used to be.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's all good. Listen, man, what's up with the NBA hoop? What you thinking?
The NBA.
Let's kick it for real. Let's get into it.
They're trying to get the excitement back. It seems the excitement is coming back. You know.
Are they trying to force the excitement into a certain area though?
They're definitely trying.
I don't want you to be excited about everything.
They definitely trying to get the ratings back and force it into a certain area. They definitely. Yeah. The NBA is slick. It's sweet. You know. It's set up unless something really go wrong for the Brooklyn Nets to come out, or even the Philadelphia 76ers. That's a good market. Then you got either LA team. Unless something go, Utah is looking really good. They might try to spoil some things. No. They're not
gonna spoil them. They're not gonna let them get through.
They're not gonna let them.
No, they don't have enough.
They'll be boring again.
It'll be trash. But listen, I just got so much to say, bro, about this season. My boy KD's back, looking like never been gone. The last time we spoke, KD hadn't been back yet.
He hadn't been back.
Listen.
So we're going to check up in this open gym and let you tell me a little bit about what you like about KD.
That he's the coldest player in the league still.
Wait a minute.
There's a wider gap.
What do you mean by still?
Before. He been the best player in the league for the last 6-7?
6-7?
6-7 strong.
Let me be at.
And I don't care what nobody say.
I'm going to play devil's advocate here.
Please.
For some reason, why don't the media and a certain fan group, the LeBron fans, want to admit that also?
Well, I don't blame them for rooting for their guy. Fans are fanatics, and you expect them to be fans of their guy. I support my guy. They support their guy. It's cool. What bothers me is when the media and the NBA
act as if.
Yeah, when they try to push the narrative in that direction. And what do I mean by that? For a moment, KD was the leading vote getter out of everybody for the All-Star game.
Okay.
Next thing you know, nigga get yanked from being well and healthy, ready to hoop.
Oh, that day, that was crazy.
That day, it might have been the next day, bro.
That was crazy.
They announced he was leading and LeBron was second. Next thing you know, they like, hey man, you can't play. Oh, you can play. Oh no, you can't play. Next thing you know, he's out for a week. That was crazy. With the protocols. Don't have COVID, tested negative. They said he was negative, at least 30 tests strong. Negative. That was crazy. Next thing you know, they're like, yeah, but we gotta take care of the protocols. Come right back, pull a hammy. Ain't played since. So next thing you know, guess what? LeBron #1 vote getter. KD fell off the map. He's still second. But what I'm saying is that's games, bro. And why you think KD was mad? KD said it. He's like, y'all can't fool the people with these games. He said it. Nobody dug deeper. Do you notice on First Take? What's Skip and Shannon? Undisputed?
Yes.
Nobody touched that. What KD said.
What do you mean?
They didn't address it. He said, y'all did this for your man.
That's what he basically said.
People know what you're doing. Sit me down, get me off their mind for 2 weeks.
So you said...
And did you notice the media push as soon as KD out? LeBron would get 25. They'd be like the greatest 25 points ever scored by a 36-year-old.
So you saying it's an elephant in the room in the NBA? Did some of the dogs know about?
Some of the dogs know, bro.
It's obvious now.
It's obvious, bro. That it's a narrative. That it's a false narrative. But this is the key. I understand it's a business. So you want to push the most part because LeBron is super popular. They made it that way. He's super popular.
Super.
So they're catering to that. Like, well, since he's the most popular,
for years,
got to keep it. However, when you see there's about to be a change in the guard, let the people choose.
What you mean about to be?
Like the people are finally starting to see what we've been seeing.
Ain't that crazy?
When that's
almost like Jay-Z dropped that first album.
Yeah,
it took him about 6-7 years to
get hot. We've been on. I've been on.
That was fire.
That was
7 years later. These cats,
that was a classic.
We knew that when it dropped.
You just not thinking that's a classic. But have you ever been with, and you'll feel me on this. Well, maybe you know what I'm saying.
No,
you might not feel me on this because you
definitely.
I'm about to talk some.
If it's about some player stuff.
Some player stuff.
Oh, you talking to the right one? Go on,
nigga. What did you talking? You certainly
you talking to the right one.
Get your pencil and pad. But you ain't been through this. I know you never.
Okay, what's spilling?
Has your absence ever spoken for you louder than your presence?
Say it again, because they might not understand what you asked.
Has your absence ever spoken for you louder than your presence did? You might
break that down for these people, because that's deep for some.
Listen,
it always has.
Oh yeah, sometimes you remove yourself from an equation, and suddenly your value is missed, and you get all kind of calls.
Are you about to bring up AD? Right? That sounds like AD, but we ain't gonna get to that right now.
First, yes, let's spin it into that. That's a great connection. First, we're going to talk this KD. The game missed KD for a year and a half.
Bottom line.
He could have came back last bubble. You heard him say, he like, nah. That's cool. Nah, y'all keep playing with y'all's narrative.
Y'all keep playing.
Go ahead.
I see what y'all doing.
He came back. People were they was thirsty for something real.
They was running that.
They saw that real game. They like, man, listen, his votes went through the roof. Number 1 votes. When KD been the number 1 vote getter, they missed him.
Oh, you right.
They missed something real.
You right.
They said, we miss you, bro. Come on, this is real.
You right.
And as soon as it happened, the NBA step in.
Pull him out. Vote getter. Because they put him at like 7th or 8th best when they was going in with that little ESPN nonsense.
Can you believe the insult, man?
It's disrespectful. That man, they was talking about Greek was better than this guy. The Greek
not better than you, Rice, and you in your 40s, bro. And I'm not even joking. Give me Rice. Give me Rice. Y'all can have Greek. It's 2 bags, super small. This 2 bag is like a Ziploc baggie. He ain't got no tools. But you know what I notice about these media people, though, bro? A lot of the media guys are dudes like me who may have played a little bit here and there. You know, hoop, but I'm talking about on any serious level, you never hoop. They are enamored, which I'm not. Because I grew up, my cousins are big, you know, Sheezy, Kershaw, my cousin, dudes like you. I grew up around, so it's nothing new to me to be around physical specimen. Like, yeah, he's a solid dude, Red.
Right.
Like you see it all the time. These dudes are so impressed with somebody that's a physical specimen.
You right.
They are so enamored with a way a dude, man, he's 6'8", 260. Talking about Giannis, man, his body type. Bro, can he hoop, dog? We talking hoop. I don't care that you're impressed with that he's a physical freak.
Right.
Can he hoop?
Can he hoop?
And Giannis can't hoop, bro. He's all right.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right. Is he top 10 in the league? Be honest.
Don't do
Be honest. You tell me.
You gonna do Giannis like that?
Spiel for me. Is he in the top? Is he top 10?
I'm glad you asked that. Based off the narrative that the NBA has tried to run with in the last 15 years, statistically he is. Mm-hmm. But is he ball player wise?
No. I can name 10 ball players in the league right now better than him, and it's not. And I don't even got to reach hard. And seriously, it's easy. Give me Dame Lillard. Give me skill set dudes Guys at 6'3" and with skills, give me them over Giannis.
You disappointed in Giannis. Give me Giannis over Dame Lillard, though. He's more dominant.
Come on, Tony. Come on, bro. What is you talking about?
Give me him over him.
Give you Greek Freak over Damian Lillard.
Absolutely. Greek Freak is more dominant.
No, he's not.
Absolutely.
No, he does not dominate his opponents more than him.
Yes. Yeah, he's more dominant. He's a more dominant. He's you remember what Shaq
He's not dominating, no. Tony?
He's dominating. He's definitely dominating.
Who does he dominate?
He's definitely dominating.
Who?
What do you mean? The NBA.
He's not dominating no NBA, bro. Yes. When the money's on the line, he gets sent home, bro.
It might be easy. It may be that's the NBA's narrative, right? They changed the whistle and changed the way they let things go from regular season to the postseason. That's what you're saying.
Nah, to an extent, but that's not the only thing. Teams focus and plan for you.
They do that then, but they call that in regular season. And they won't call it, so they'll let him rumble and bumble all the way down to the rim in regular season. But then, listen, bro,
he's not better than Dame Lillard.
He a fullback.
But listen,
okay, so tailback.
That's one of my burning issues, and I'm certain we'll revisit KD again in a minute. Please give us your spiel. That was my opening point. Please spill for me what's on your mind. I don't know if you want to spin AD, Kyrie, Hart. Take us wherever you want to take us.
You want me to take you real quick?
Please,
In this first up and down in this open gym, let me take you there real quick.
Please.
All right. I meet a couple Tracy's real quick. Let me take you there real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to touch on, because I know you're going to touch on your guy later. So I'm going to touch on Kyrie.
Okay.
Let me touch on Kyrie. And it's so funny because it's almost like you can't debate no more on social media. You can't say nothing no more about LeBron. Because then his Secret Service runs in. And they yell, and he always on y'all's mind. There's been not a person to get the worst media attention and the worst beat down as Kyrie has in the last 24 months.
He's been beat
down.
Yeah.
He's been beat down. And the main thing about Kyrie that I will accept, especially if you claim you know hoop, is that his availability, his injury scope is what is okay. We can hit him with that.
Yeah.
Other than that, when he's available, he's always been nothing short of amazing. This young man.
Come on, man. Go ahead, spill.
This young man. Oh my gosh! Listen, my young man Danny Corbett been a Kyrie guy from day one.
Yes, he has.
I will argue. Okay, you've been around Kyrie too, flirting back and forth.
No. Just give me my love, bro.
Go ahead. You started with it, but you didn't come
back around. Yeah.
You rep Kyrie too. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I rep him, but I went back because of our debate. Like, if you rep somebody, I got to go to.
Who was you repping at the time? Westbrook. It was Westbrook.
I was still Westbrook, my guy.
But
Westbrook,
you wasn't Wall.
No.
You was never Wall.
Westbrook, never Wall.
Who was?
Westbrook Harden. Westbrook Harden.
Okay.
Back and forth. But Kyrie, you know. Kyrie's special, man.
Yeah.
And people don't want to give that to him right now. They want to always talk about who he was. And listen, a friend of mine, supposed to throw basketball, came with the same goofy narrative. But Tony, Kyrie was nothing before LeBron. What number one picks? What number one picks in 2 years?
Bennett. They took Bennett, man.
Listen.
Was you trying to help him?
This is what be so funny. This is so funny. LeBron knew what he was doing when he left Dwayne Wade and them. Oh, yeah. He know who that killer was.
This young killer. Yeah.
Again, like the Jay-Z album, people coming in late. They should have listened to LeBron then.
Yeah.
LeBron ain't never.
So now KD played the same, remixed it and said, "Give me Kyrie."
LeBron ain't never called upon no killer. Not no non-killer.
No.
Every time he put a call in, he trying to go get a killer.
Yeah.
He went and got killer Kyrie. He went back to Cleveland like, oh, I can make up with what's my man's name? Goodwin. What's the owner's name?
Gilbert.
I can make up with him. Let bygones be by. Kyrie. And then your man came in like Snoop Dogg. Remember how they said Snoop came stomping on buildings and everything? Yeah. KD came in stomping on buildings, made the switch up to Golden State.
Yeah.
And see, people don't understand real quick because you got me in my bag a little bit. People don't understand. Before I get back to Kyrie.
Yeah.
KD move yet was soft as LeBron's move. But when KD makes moves, right, he's a heck of a. I know he probably played poker or something because he's smooth with it. Yeah. The move he made to Golden State, saying, "Here, baby, I made mine. Your turn."
Yeah.
I don't care where you go, because I know you're going to do something.
Yeah.
Because you ain't never been one not to go somewhere.
You're going to try
to put something together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to slide over here with them because I know I don't need the ball. So every time I don't need the ball, all of them go and hoop, and I'm going to come kill you.
Yeah.
So when he went over there, now Kyrie, the truth, winning hides things. So they was able to get the stimulus package and get Draymond Green suspended and win it. So then Kyrie was unhappy then. KD come through, beat them 4-1. Kyrie said, no, Kyrie there was 4-1.
Yeah.
Kyrie said, I got to go. I can't do this. I'm watching you over here. You wanting to go ahead and take all the shots. And then, so like for instance, I had a guy tell me, because the subject is Kyrie. Mm-hmm. Guy told me, Kyrie, the third tier player, he number 3 over there.
Where at?
At Brooklyn. Peep game now. Peep game. This is the goofy talk that the LeBron Knights create. He number 3 over there. Oh, they thought I forgot. So why Kevin Love's numbers drop? Why such and such numbers drop when they get right there? They tell me, because he's a number 3. Yep. The number 3 don't get no shots. Well, do you know who lead the Brooklyn Nets in shooting attempts?
The quote unquote number 3 guy.
So can somebody help me?
That's all.
Huh? Can somebody help me? How now is the number 3 guy getting all the tips? You know why? Because when you the best,
you can let cats eat.
When you the best,
people get to eat.
You ain't hear what Harden and Kyrie said? Playing with Durant is just
easy. They said it's easy. It's super easy.
It's super easy. Durant know how to backdoor. He know how to come down off a slam screen.
He know how to ISO and get his money if he want to.
He lethal from deep. Man, the media. See, I'm going crazy. Man, they had a nerve to say Curry was better than Durant. You remember that?
It was short-lived, though. It was short-lived. It was short-lived. Listen, Curry's fans even got tight after that display a couple times in the finals. They said, oh, okay. Okay, yeah, it's a difference. It's a difference. Because Steph is cold. And if you, from a distance, you might not be able to see. But when you get up close and focus, you're like, oh, okay, I see the difference. I see the difference.
Now the narrative is, oh, they gonna win now. They gonna win. They supposed to. They the best. But y'all just said
y'all said they could play together. And this is what I'm saying. Kyrie's a cancer. Harden's a choke artist. KD soft. He got to come in and how you get victory out of that? But now they supposed to do it the coldest. You hear they saying the best offense ever put together. They gotta build it up, bro.
They try to build it up. They always build it up for the win. If Buddy either win.
Goliath. If he beats them, do you see people already trying to build that narrative? If he beats them, it's already definitely to go.
Jordan's never done this.
Like, man, you gotta stop. But listen, one thing is for certain. I sure would hate for my career to depend on going and facing those 3 killers.
He knows bad, don't he?
He like, bro, stay hurt. AD, rest that Achilles, bro.
Well, you know what, man? We're going to let the next people come on into the open gym and get to the next piece of this open gym on the next game.
That sounds good. It's good to be back with you, my man.
My man.
It's been a minute. We're going to certainly get into it.
We got to.
We're glad to be back with y'all. Good Game Podcast, special edition. Who got next? We got next. So, dog. This next up and down in this open gym, I want to say something in front of the people. Bro, I owe you an apology.
Talk to me, baby. Talk to me. Talk to me. Because you know what? One thing for sure, 2 things for certain. You ain't a real grown man until you can make an apology. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely like to hear what you're talking about, man, because I've always respected your word and your wisdom. So what you talking about?
That man, James Harden. Something special. He's something special.
Mom, we was just here a few months ago when you did a segment against him, baby. Do we got to re-pull the segment up? We was just here.
It would be an apology if they wasn't to apologize for.
Oh, my God. Talk to me then. What you talking about? Tell me what's going on.
Let me
what
first,
you see?
First, let me tell you.
Break it down for the people that don't see.
I will break it down. But first, let me tell you what I'm not doing. I'm not retracting anything I said in the past.
And I'm not. No. Once a man apologized, we not trying to smear.
No,
you made your apology.
I'm not going back
because he must have done something.
He did something. That's what I'm saying. But I'm not trying to go back and say what I seen. But all I'm saying. But this is you know what. Hindsight being 2020.
Absolutely.
You get perspective when you see other things happening. So let me take them through it like this.
Because you did make a mention that when James Harden said, I want to go to Brooklyn, and they went on and gave the Houdini to the whole world as if him and KD ain't ever talked about it.
Come on, bro.
You was like, I don't know if I really want him. Go ahead, finish.
I got to be honest and say that. I said, hey, man, I really didn't want him. I didn't want him over there because I didn't know he had this in him, bro. He has come to the Brooklyn Nets and shown me that he is by far, it's not even close. He is by far the best point guard in the league, and he's the best point guard in the last 10, 15. Chris Paul's close. He's close. He just don't have the scoring ability quite to the level of Harden. Harden can get you 50. But he can also drop 20 assists.
So the fact that he can get you 50 and
it'd still be a triple-double. It's so impressive. Because it restraint, the fact that I could. But I ain't do that.
I'm chilling.
I could do that. But I don't need to do that.
So you telling me they slid over to Jeff Ruby's or Roof Chris when they flew in the Phoenix? They slid over to Jeff and Kyrie and KD said, "Baby, we flew a little hamper tonight. You don't mind, do you?"
Like, oh no, I can eat. I got the bill. I can pay for this one. I got 60. Listen, let me tell you what I expected and what impressed me. I expected Harden to come and at first take a step back because he's the guy coming from the outside. These guys were already here. I'll take a step back offensively. So I expected him to be a little bit more passive.
Now don't want you to cut you off.
Go ahead.
You expected that because the time when you saw when not one, not two, not three, they all got together. People used to talk about, again, the perspective of who needed to step back and who needed to step forward. But when you skilled and understand the game and know your role, no one has to step back.
That's the key. And I didn't, but you need people skilled though. It takes a skill set. So I thought he was going to step back, but he stepped over. We all still here, but from this category, instead of me going back and y'all, we all still up here. I'll just step over to this. So open. But you need the ability, like who can step over to Magic 2.0 for real? Not fake. Not a pretend Magic 2.0. He could average a triple-double if he wanted.
No, for real.
I'm talking about somebody that'll really say, I'll average 12 assists this season.
Right. And really do it.
And close to average 32.
Ball not sticking or nothing.
I didn't know he had it in him, bro. I'm so thoroughly impressed with Harden. I'm so impressed with what he has brought to the team as far as unselfishness. I'm so impressed with his court vision. Now, this is my point. There's a lot of guys who could want to be unselfish. That's a gift, bro. Like, that's a whole different skill. That's a skill set unto itself. Like, to be that thorough of a point guard is its own skill set. To make you be like, man, you're Chris Paul. That's a whole career, a Hall of Fame career. But to add to that, one of the coldest scorers, and not be the most athletically gifted, that shows his IQ. He has shown, so what it has done for me, it has not made me go back and take back everything I said in the past. However, it has put his role he played in Houston in proper perspective. It has put it in context because now that I see what he could do, what he's willing to do, it shows that what he was doing there was a function of he felt this is what was necessary
in order for us to
succeed the best and win. We can be. The best we can. I'll get everything out of it that we can because he's showing you that what's necessary here. I'm willing to do whatever to win. So maybe his mindset has changed just a touch, but it does put his work in Houston in proper perspective for me. And in different. So it's not so much that, man, he can only do this or only do that. Now, he can do a whole lot. And I have to be honest. Harden is I'm gonna be careful how I say this, but
I'll pick up for you if you stumble.
I know you eating this up. Eating this up.
Because for the people, you ain't said enough yet. I got a little piece I'm gonna give home.
Okay. So let me get my off mine, and then I'll let you chime in because it's your boy. Let me say this though, and then I'm gonna drop it. James Harden. No, okay. Let me say this because everybody knows I'm an easy money sniper guy. That's my guy. Coldest player in the league, has been for a minute. Listen.
Yes, sir. And the fact that he's the coldest player in the league, and I agree with you because I understand this, and Harden's my guy. And what's happening is you don't have to have the best stats and the best numbers to understand that. Harden probably has the best stats over there of those guys collectively. Mm-hmm. But before you get to pointing the finger, as you said about Scottie and MJ, and people try to break up that rhythm because it's about to start.
Yeah,
it's about
you
to
already
start,
know.
Like, where they're winning without KD, right? They bringing that up. Easy Sniper's the best, and Harden he went over there. He wanted to be with the. I'll get to Harden in a minute. Go ahead, man.
Okay, let me say this, and then I'm out the way. I gotta say this. I already gave KD his love, so it puts what I'm about to say about Harden in perspective, and there's no contradiction. Kevin Durant is the best player in the league altogether, but his scoring ability is unparalleled. He has the deepest scoring bag in the league. His bag is unlimited. He can reach in his bag and score. It's unlimited, especially when you combine it with efficiency, ease, all of those things. And I know you might have a couple people you want to put in there, and I know Kyrie might be one of them.
I think KD's most dominant.
Let me say this. Let me finish my point, and then you can make your point. And because I'm going to duck out, I don't want you to sidetrack me because I want to give Harden this real quick. Harden's offensive bag in totality is the deepest of anybody in the league, including KD. Because offense includes playmaking, court vision, scoring, shooting, free throw shooting, all of the things that combine. As a scorer, KD got that. But if you open all of this up, whose bag is deeper? Who can get you 12 assists a game easy and get you 60 on the night if you say, hey, man, we need 50 or 60 tonight? Could go say, and go be aggressive and say, okay, all right, cool. I can get you somewhere around there tonight, guaranteed. Who can do that? I'm telling you, man, Harden is different. And I wouldn't be who I am if I didn't admit and say, listen, man, he's impressed me. Now, you take it and run with it. I wouldn't dare not let you say because I'm about your boy.
My man.
Please.
James Harden, the beard. You know, a lot of times I pick up on guys. The breakup with me and you happened when KD and Westbrook, we both was Oklahoma, but you know, they try to kill hard at my man Westbrook, so I had to go fight for Westbrook. That's just what it was. But
you made that mistake.
Well, I mean, you could say that. Same with the Harden piece. You made that mistake. So what I'm saying is, the media, if you think about it, he goes to the strippers. He don't play D. He's a choke in the playoffs. But in reality,
okay.
If you take all the players that made the all-decade team, and Harden was one of them. First team all-decade.
I don't remember that song.
It was Harden.
Who did the list even?
It doesn't matter, but I know Harden made it. It was Harden, Curry, Kawhi, LeBron.
How many did they put on it?
5.
5?
LeBron.
Was Durant on it?
And
Durant had to be if it's all-decade.
I think it's Durant.
Had to be.
I think it's Durant. My point I'm making is this. If you take the whole all-decade team, all of them did pretty good. Health-wise, consistently, every game, every year, not dogging it, not low management, every year, James Harden will have to be your guy. He's given the NBA, he's given Houston. So when he asked, could he go to Brooklyn, either him or somebody called upstairs to that man. Houston showed him love because they knew that he didn't have a trade. He giving them everything. The media try to paint him, shacking him, talking about he don't want to go. Why can't I go where I want now?
Shaq was a hater while he was playing, and he still hates. I just got to be honest. He was mad at Penny while he was playing with it.
It was mad at all of them. He was
mad at Kobe while he was playing with it.
Just chill, ain't mad now. Why just chill? Now, just chill. Why can't my man go? He a professional. He show up on time. He ain't missing these games. Maybe one since he been in Brooklyn. He's been a great pro.
He has.
D'Antonio went over there to Brooklyn. Miami had a chance. A couple other teams.
Yeah.
They said it was in the Harden sweepstakes. D'Antonio told him. D'Antonio KD went upstairs and said, "Listen,
get rid of whatever they want." Then when you act like you hurt, and we won't have to give you up. But LeVert, all of them.
Yeah, you gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Trust me. I said, trust me.
And I hated to lose LeVert.
I know you did.
But it turned and God bless him. You know, he turned out to be sick, and the physical that they did,
right,
saved his life.
Yes.
It's a blessing in disguise, man. You know, God works in mysterious ways.
Oh my, that's
so I definitely God bless that brother. And,
definitely,
but I hated to lose LeVert. Though.
I know you did, and I did. I wish he would have stayed there, but that's a testament of how good he had become because the other teams wanted him. As you just said,
question. They won't let you keep LeVert.
No, they couldn't.
No, you got to give us him.
Yeah, we need him.
Yeah, we try to give you Joe. What's his name? The shooter.
Joe Harris. Cole.
Yeah, but we try to give you him, and they's like, nah, we give us LeVert.
We give LeVert. Joe Harris. Cole.
Little do they know they leaving us with a piece. The only piece we need. Joe Harris. Shoot.
Oh man, he's wet.
Catch and shoot.
He's pure. He dangerous. Listen,
so you shouldn't have left us him.
You shouldn't let them get
dangerous.
You shouldn't have let them. So this goes to what you said earlier.
Okay.
When you said you saw how the votes came for KD, they never. Why the NBA letting KD get all this now? They know better. KD has really never let us down when he has smoke.
Never.
That's what I keep trying to tell people. He's never let you down when he has smoke.
No.
Huh? Listen, James.
He's had some unfortunately timed injuries too, right when he was about to take off.
Oh, my.
It almost like it wasn't in the cards for him or something.
But think about it.
Because it seemed like it would happen right when he's about to blow up every time.
I sent a little message from my people about in the group chat about how, injuries come in the NBA when you have to carry. Yeah. When you don't have a lot of people around you. Mm-hmm. So KD chilling now. I got James and Kyrie.
Yeah.
I can chill for about 20 games too. Period. What LeBron had, Kevin Love.
That hand fine right now. You see him working out. You see him working out. You can't work out that hard.
It ain't about work out. You ain't seen him run down the sideline with James Harden, Jade, Chris Paul, and all them for the game winner.
I was like, come on, bro.
When he was laughing and yelling when Kyrie. See, this is what I love about dogs like them. Kyrie took off. Other cats gonna take off against killers. Kyrie took off the night against the Kings.
I'll be ready for you.
I must play.
I'll be fresh. My back is a little tight.
I'll
be ready for you.
I must play. Y'all got messed up. Injuries. I try to tell you all the narratives.
Can I ask you something about that?
Yes.
Are you done with your heart and peace?
Well, I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna end it right here with James.
Okay, go ahead. Because I gotta get. Don't forget to that. Because I'm gonna get to the Kyrie. Talking to LeBron piece. I'm gonna get into that.
James, definitely special. He's showing the world. He's making the world now take aim at Kyrie and KD. They want to throw the dissension, but they didn't know these boys wanted this. 3 of the most skilled players have ever played a game together on one team.
You remember when Kyrie was out? They was like, I bet you Kyrie's disappointed with this decision that Harden came over here. Like they gonna do it without Kyrie's consent, man. KD wouldn't do that.
No, he wouldn't. Everybody was crazy.
That's loyalty. He said, "Get him, bro." He said, "Get him."
Kyrie more happy than the kid in the candy store,
bro. Because I might take me about 15 games off the.
It don't matter.
When KD back, Kyrie going.
He don't hold the ball. They're selfless. These cats is over here. Can you imagine? How can you, again, the media, how can you be disappointed and not want to play? Now, they'll say he's jealous of LeBron. What is it? Why can you not want to play with LeBron? How is it you with KD and Harden, 2 of the people you just said KD's bag is unreal offensively.
Yes.
Harden's bag is
deep. It's unreal. Yes.
How can you lead this team in shooting attempts, but you couldn't lead the team with man pass first?
I don't even look to score first.
Come on, media.
And Love wasn't getting no touches, so they wasn't going to him.
And that's why it's easy to say them 3 wasn't good. Love gave the NBA Association 26-13 without another superstar.
I got to be honest and say this: Kevin Durant does not get enough love for how other players get to flourish with him. Steph 8. Do you know Steph and Clay both shot more than him, man, when he was over there? Like, you remember the night that Kyrie went crazy against the Clippers?
I'm going to give you something funny.
And KD was 11 or 13. and took his foot off the gas and said, you got it, bro. You got it rolling tonight. I did too, but you got it. You got it.
Go ahead. You got it. That's my dog. When I see you hit it with a bat spin move back, I'm like,
you like, you go get it.
My dog.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I know the narrative. They tried to say Curry was better than you. And they tried to say LeBron was better than me. So we had to get together and get this.
And show them that that's a lie. That's a lie. And Harden came over here and ran point guard and showed that he the best Magic 2.0.
I'll come over there with my guys.
Let me say this to you. I'm just glad that Harden won't have to hit no game winners or nothing over here for the playoffs or nothing like that, because I still don't know about that part. But over here, that's one thing he don't got to worry about. We got KD and Kyrie, so that's the one thing in Houston. I apologize for.
Trust me.
I appreciate.
Trust me.
Before it's all said and done, he gonna get a couple.
Trust me. His IQ gonna let you know that I'm not here for that. Go ahead and do your thing, KD, Kyrie.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do your thing.
Does Kyrie know that though?
Kyrie definitely. No. Kyrie definitely a bucket. He a
bucket, but I'm saying that there might be a time that he might need to give it to KD. Does he know that?
You can't tell Kyrie to take his foot off the pedal. So I don't know if he.
If you don't have a matchup tonight, bro, let me get that.
I'm sure he knows that.
Yeah, I hope so.
They didn't get that. No. See this is again. I don't know if you missed it. This didn't just start, baby. They played together on the Olympics. That's when.
I remember that.
That's when they was on the bus.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, for real? Oh, that's my dog. Yeah. We need to get together.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
Let's start.
So they're all right. KD know what he got. Listen, the one reason I respect KD, because you know how Magic is, and I think sometimes Magic do it for the camera. KD is so selfless, man. He give up the love.
Magic shows too much love.
He said Kobe and Michael Jordan when they won the AB. He said Kyrie. He said all three of them. He can watch film on all. People get mad. He said Kyrie. He got Kyrie over
Iverson.
Iverson.
You put Kyrie in there with. You put Kyrie in there with Jordan and Kobe, and you gonna mention Kyrie? There's a reason.
There's a reason. I see this man. Harden said it the other day. They tried to throw dissension in there. It was like, man, I practice with him.
You see that? He like, don't do that.
Don't do that. But yeah, man. You know what?
Kyrie got an ego though. He got an ego. What you think of him saying? I told Harden, you the point guard. Listen, this is the key. You didn't tell me that. My game told you. My game told you I'm the point guard.
No.
I was like, come on, Kyrie. You don't have to take credit for that.
No, because as he can get credit for that. Because as you just stated, you're coming over here into what we had already planned.
Yeah.
So you need, as the host. So if it's as the crib, I need to show you around the mansion. Listen.
But I came with listen. Far be it for you to welcome me when you come in and I got my feet up on your coffee table already. How you welcoming me? Oh, my fault, bro. You wanted to welcome me? I made myself at home. My fault.
That's it, man.
Where Harden at? Oh, he up in your bed, bro. He in your bed sleep. Listen, where my wife at? Oh, she in there. Let me quit.
Oh my God. Listen, man.
That's crazy.
Listen, man. James Harden, thank you for going on and making that apology.
Hey, man, listen, he has impressed me seriously.
With that apology, you could come full tilt, full go, because I promise you, he's not going to disappoint you come postseason.
Okay. By making the right decisions, you saying. He ain't going to let me down.
He there for jewelry because he knows. He following the narrative. He just knows. With 1 or 2 rings, the way y'all pushing people up for GOAT status, his numbers
might be the GOAT.
I might be the GOAT.
Y'all might put me up there with. Y'all might put me on Mount Rushmore.
I got to be on there if y'all do, because my numbers in the last 8 years speaking.
And they better not talk about not winning, because it don't make no difference.
Don't make no difference what they said, right?
Okay, so while we on Kyrie and then, what you think about the exchange between him and LeBron?
Before we go ahead and check it
out. Yeah, before we go and do another up and down. I gotta get your insight into that because you shared something with me off mic.
I really believe
I was like, well,
I really believe that Kyrie was sarcastic, and within his sarcasm, he was trying to be real. David Blatt, when he came over, he was his calling card is an offensive genius. Mm-hmm. That's what his calling card got. Numerous people. Once again, like you said, ESPN and them don't talk about this. Mm-hmm. Got numerous championships.
Numerous.
People say, "Well, LeBron never had a superstar."
Did he have
coach.
a form of emotion off him?
Huh? Yeah.
Wasn't he running a form of emotion off
He wanted the form of emotion where the ball was moving. So they said he never had a superstar coach. Out of Kobe, Michael Jordan, Kobe he got to Phil. Out of Michael Jordan, Tim Duncan and them, yes. With David Blatt, he definitely had a more seasoned coach than any of them had upon them winning it. David Blatt went
especially
to the championship.
X's and O's.
David Blatt
he
went
could
to
X and O's with anybody. Phil wasn't no X and O's coach.
Right. He went to a championship the first year with them.
Yeah.
Got fired because the narrative, the ball was moving.
Yeah.
And so when Kyrie told the people that, and he asked, and I've had like you said about fans and fanatics, mm-hmm. and I laugh because if anybody knows about hoop, mm-hmm. knows about this great basketball game, they know that when you have a technical and you're shooting techs from the foul line, mm-hmm. A good coach and a good program, you tend to want to put your better free throw shooters up there.
Yep.
And we all know, not to be knocking or not to be, against or negative, that free throw shooting isn't one of LeBron's strengths.
He's hovering a little bit below 70%.
Yes. And for someone, I had one person told me like, so what? It was early in the game. That's almost because it's first quarter.
Yeah.
Because it's first quarter. And Kansas City Chiefs are playing against New Orleans Saints. And then they put in Cleese to kick the field goal. And they say, well, it's just early in the game. We was just trying. Why would you put Todd Cleese to kick the field goal? Go and get that. You're going to put your best.
You're going to need those points because they all count.
They all count. Should never been. So when Kyrie said that, he was just giving a little feedback to what he had to go through. And I'll give you one example. And people don't want to, every time I bring this up.
Okay.
The very first time, and this was the fate of it, the very first time they met Golden State in the finals, Kyrie sat down on Curry, remember? Mm-hmm. Curry go to the hole, Kyrie get the block.
Block that shot.
Come back down the other way. They got the ball with the last
yes.
They go to LeBron, dribble the whole shot clock out, do a step back 50-footer.
Brick.
But you got Kyrie. There's no answer for Kyrie. There's no answer. Kyrie ended up getting hurt in that overtime.
Yep. Blew it up. That knee
Blew it up. Why not go to Kyrie showed you. At worst
he was killing.
At worst case scenario, you go overtime. He earned.
He did
to get the last shot because he stopped. He sat down on Curry.
Yep.
He didn't go up under the screen like a couple years later that your man did with.
Easy. You go get it.
He went on that.
Man. Come on.
So yeah, man. I think Kyrie was just letting the world know.
And you had heard that LeBron was saying, because the media only touched on Kyrie. They wanted you to be mad at Kyrie.
Right.
But they didn't say nothing about LeBron maybe responding.
Right. They didn't say nothing
because he turned around to talk and nobody covered that. He said something.
He said something. Yeah. He didn't like it.
No, but
it's a little bit. It's a little beef brewing.
Kyrie didn't care.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, no, but you think they're going to make any moves before trade?
Go Lakers or Brooklyn?
Lakers.
I think both teams will.
You think they're going? I heard that they might try to buy out Blake Griffin. Once pick him up once he gets back.
I heard that, but and again,
I hope Brooklyn don't get him.
I don't want Brooklyn to have him. Not right now.
No.
And the Lakers, no.
Let the Lakers have him.
And the Lakers,
don't go get him.
And the Lakers shouldn't want him. That's a bad mix with LeBron. And the reason I say that is Blake Griffin is all the way more jump shooter now.
What are you talking about, bro? LeBron make everybody better, bro. Stop.
Blake Griffin is not the piece for them. You're gonna put him he gonna be casket sharp because if LeBron won't feed AD, Blake Griffin ain't the one going to the glass for you now. LeBron need an energy guy. He need a guy that's just gonna bang the glass. He needs a guy like They should have kept JaVale McGee and Dwight Howard. They should have kept them guys, energy guys.
Why you wouldn't keep Howard? Howard made such a contribution.
Both of them were energy guys.
That's a big loss, man.
Yeah.
That and I think Dwight Howard and Rondo are the biggest losses for the squad.
Yes,
big losses.
Definitely.
For sure. All right, well, listen. I ran you up off of this court. We up and downed it. Who got next? We got next. If y'all can hear the off mic conversation sometime, y'all would think we were crazy. Gosh, listen, man. What you want to start? What topic you want to hit? Because I got a topic I want to hit, but I'll let
this
you touch.
This is the topic I'm gonna hit, man. Because you know what I'm saying? I see you trying to build something that ain't right. So you never really spoke because you was up in this spot and you picked the Clippers. We never spoke about the debacle, the fall off of a 3-1 lead of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Kawhi Leonard scored 4 points in the fourth quarter. Why do you always?
I've never represented and rock with Paul George. Never.
That's I said Kawhi guy. Leonard.
I thought you said Paul George.
I said 4.
You said Paul George.
I ain't the one who had 4 points in the fourth.
You said Paul George.
So we can't put that on Paul George. I thought Kawhi was the guy.
I thought he was the one hitting the side of the backboard. No. I thought Paul George was.
No. It's 3-1.
You sure?
It's 3-1. 4-1. You don't want to speak on that? You can't give me a little something?
I'll give you
with the Clippers? Because you did pick the Clippers, didn't you?
I picked the Clippers.
You picked the Clippers.
But the Clippers are not my squad. That's not the same thing. You thinking of Tim, my brother. Tim Good. I'm not trying to throw nobody. Tim Good.
I'm not trying to throw nobody under. I just wanted the intellectual.
Are you trying to throw Tim under the bus?
I just wanted the intellectual.
Tim, this is, you're thrown under the bus. Tim Good, your squad.
I don't even want to do Kawhi like that. Because I just want an intellectual rundown of what you think may have happened and what you think is in store for the Clippers. Do you think that they're better or worse that Ty Lue is took over the ship?
Okay. So first let's address what happened. There's no way to describe it except for I think in Paul George's case it was a choke. I think Kawhi had a bad game. And the reason why I make a difference between the two is because I think evidence can support that Kawhi don't really choke up under pressure. He's played well in tight spots before. He played well with Toronto, played well with San Antonio under pressure. He's hit game winners, like he hit that game winner against Philly.
So you're saying?
Go ahead. Ask your question.
You trying to? So right now with the people, and my respect for you is out the roof, and I just can't believe.
Come on, bro. What?
That you're trying to pull a LeBron-like move.
What?
They were up 3-1, so you're giving that to Paul George and not Kawhi?
Yeah, Kawhi is accountable. I'm talking about game. I thought you meant game 7, fourth quarter. You said you picked a specific moment.
That game was definitely choked by Kawhi. Definitely. But dude, I'm just saying he should get. I didn't understand the debacle and this. And could you put that on? The opposite. So the agenda was you would think the agenda was for a certain team to win the bubble. Do you think the bubble was as hard as people thought? Let me ask you that question. Do you think
No. Hey man, the narratives are so insulting. I'm like, man, listen, I'm not stupid. What? You mean to tell me secluded away from any distractions, bro, away from your family, away from your kids, away from anybody that can bother you, to lock in totally on hoop is harder than when you're traveling from place to place. No away fans, no travel, no, we got 2 games in 3 nights and we got a flight in between. Somehow they got to go to.
Take a whole lot more discipline there, right?
Come on, man. To have people booing you, going into hostile environments. We're all playing in the same place. And this is what people that tried to make themselves seem like such a hero for coming out on top in something like that. Like, I think it's the hardest one. It would possibly carry some weight if, just say, for instance, the circumstances were super hard, okay? Say it's really hard. But it wasn't just your squad. Everybody you played against was in the same environment. So how do you have it harder, or do you get more credit when we all play under the same conditions? It'd be like, hey man, they're out there. We were in here, so man, we went up against it. Like, no, we all had the same. So it's even playing field, bro. Right. Quit crying. I just can't believe it. So, I don't count that championship for anybody. That's a bubble chip.
Now, remember you asked me on here. We can go back as taped. You asked me, I said I didn't. Whoever won, I wasn't gonna count that because I felt that way.
It's a bubble chip, and I felt that way before, and I still feel that way. But to answer your question quickly, because I got something I want to get to, that was definitely a choke move. They choked as a squad. I put it more on Paul George, and he drew my attention by it's how you do things in this world.
Absolutely.
Like things can happen, but it's how you handle it. Right. You say I came in here about Harden and said, man, you're an apology.
Absolutely.
I just can't stand when men can't take accountability and responsibility for their part in something. Hey, Paul George, man, you can't blame the coaches. You can't blame everybody else. You can't blame the
Not
refs.
for that performance. You should just keep it real. The same way I think the effect happened both ways. You keep it real. The bubble, you wasn't really excited about playing in the
first he had first he said it was mental anguish or something. Remember, he acted like he was having a mental breakdown. Then, so that wasn't that fault.
They said some stuff about he used a catfish or something, so that probably could do it.
He in there bored. He in there getting they took him up top. He said naked pictures again.
Right.
Okay, so and then you had the nerve, man, to openly blame your coach, bro, that don't shoot a shot.
Don't shoot a shot.
You and Kawhi, man. Then evidently, I guess him and Montrezl Harrell didn't get a. Yeah. So it's just a mess, man. So honestly, I do blame them. Now, as far as this season, I don't know, man. It's easy to do things in the regular season, but he looks like he's on a mission. I do like the addition of Batum. I like the addition of what's the shooter?
They done sat him down a little bit. They done sat him down. He ain't getting that much time. Luke Kennard?
Yeah, getting that much burn. He need to get some more burn.
I don't know. They done sat him down.
Oh, Lord. Well, I just know Brooklyn, but I would love to see the Clippers come out the West.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's very possible.
Not love. I think they're going to come out. I think the Clippers are coming out.
If they face Denver again, you think they'll rectify?
They're going to pound Denver. I think they'll rectify. I think they're on a mission. And I think they'll now. I don't know how much their mission will be complete when they run across, you know what I'm saying, the Beastie Boys. But you know, I don't know. I don't know. I don't see the Beastie Boys running through them real easy either. That's gonna be a good series. I see the Beastie Boys winning 4-2. That's where you get 6. I see them winning in the 6 against the Clippers.
Who's the Beastie Boys? Brooklyn. You got Embiid, Beastie Embiid coming out the East or something?
I'm talking Beastie Boys is Brooklyn.
Okay, Beastie Boys is coming out of there, and this is going to be 4-1, worst case. If all three is healthy, we talk about Durant,
yes,
Kyrie, and Harden healthy.
And they're going to make another move, too. It's going to be scary. They're going to get either that boy Drummond.
That could be ugly.
The lob game would be sick.
Rebounds, finishing up. Okay. I got something I want to get to. You ready? Let me make sure my thumb is good clear. You know where I'm going. That's why you laughing. Listen. There's a man by the name of Russell Westbrook. Your favorite player in the league?
He's one of my favorites. Him and Harden always been.
No, I just said, is he still your favorite?
He's one of my favorites.
He used to be your favorite. He used to be your favorite.
Nah, he's never been my favorite. He's never been my favorite.
Now,
he's been my guy. He's been up there.
Listen,
I never had a favorite.
Stop. I won't let you sit in here and lie.
Y'all all tried to pigeonhole me. Him and Harden been same to me. That's my guy. You can't put he right there with Harden.
You said he was your favorite for a while, but
now because everybody said that when they got together. I ain't cool on my guy.
You've cooled on.
I got the Wizards hat with that too. You ain't. I was about to post it today, but they would have got mad. That's all I need.
Let me get my glasses so I can see.
What you mean, bruh? What you mean?
Well, let me.
Seem like you got.
Can I get into it? Can I get into what my point?
Please do. As I go ahead and search.
What happened to Hart? I mean, what happened to Russell Westbrook's game?
Nothing.
Why is he one of the worst players in the league now? Why is he trash?
No, stop.
Why is he garbage?
You got to get off air with that nonsense.
He's trash.
He's not nowhere near trash.
Who?
What you mean? He just outplayed the guy. They telling me isn't the best player in the world. He just outplayed LeBron.
Nobody cares about him having a good game in LA because that's his hometown.
A good game in LA.
They
just won 5 straight.
Man, listen. Who they play?
Every team your guy played, they doing the same trip they did.
Not the exact same.
Yeah, they just pounded Portland. The exact same trip. They just pounded Portland.
Okay, we didn't play Portland. That's what I'm saying.
It's a West Coast trip.
We didn't play Portland.
It's a West Coast trip. I can't help it.
Well, you said they played the same team.
First of all, why you ask who they play? See, now you doing this again.
No, Rice, I'm just asking you a question, bro. You said that they won 4-5. Regardless, let's set that aside. What's going on with Westbrook's game? He's one of the worst players. He's had the quickest fall off of any star I've seen.
He had the quickest fall off. He's played your boy 2 times this year and won both.
Listen, man, that was his playoffs. That was their finals.
So it can't be that bad then.
It is that bad. All right. That's your finals. What's their record?
They just beat the Lakers.
Let me look at what's their record?
Look at the record.
I will look it up.
Look it up.
I will.
You know what I'm saying?
So what's what you feel like what you think their record is? They gonna make the playoffs?
They probably won't make the playoffs.
Why not? Him and Bradley Beal ain't enough in the East?
He's been injured.
Oh, he ain't been playing?
He's been unhealthy.
Has he been injured?
No, he's been missed games.
How many games
he probably missed about 7.
Okay. Oh yeah. No, that ain't enough games to say you're injured.
Right
injured
now, absolutely.
Injured what?
Absolutely.
What was wrong with him?
Shoulder been bad.
Shoulder
and knees been bad. Check it out.
You said shoulder and knees?
Shoulder and knees been bad.
Been bad since when?
Been bad for like the last 2 years. He missed games.
He don't miss games
either.
Oh no, you going back to other seasons?
Last 2 years.
Tony.
Last 2 years.
Listen.
Ain't this what you do?
No.
I got the proof to tell you.
Don't tell me. I don't want to see injuries from 2 years ago.
No. Last year and this year, he done missed more games in the last 2 years than he's ever missed in his whole career.
I would miss games too for the Wizards. Why? I don't want to play for them.
That ain't how he is. That's not who he is. Maybe somebody else, but that's just not who he is. He ain't gonna just miss the miss.
I'll tell you who he is. Yeah. Garbage.
Yeah. You better.
He's the worst. He's the quickest falling star in the league.
Come on, bro. I ain't never going. I'm not off my guy.
What is that?
That's DC, baby. You see what it is? DC. I got it. It's ready.
Wait a minute. Let me see that picture again. That you
what you need?
No. I'm trying to show me a difference.
What you mean, bro? DC.
Are you taking pictures of yourself? No. What is she doing? Oh my God. Let me see something like that. You didn't want me to see it so bad. You should have flashed it. If you could have cropped it, you should have. Nope. I said no.
What are you talking about,
bro? Stop.
What are you talking about?
What am I doing with you, man?
Stop playing with me, man.
What's wrong with you, man?
Stop playing.
Hey man, let me see their record, bro. I'm not gonna stop looking for their record, right?
I ain't tripping on none of that.
I keep talking though. Tell me. Are they gonna make the playoffs?
They probably won't make the playoffs. It's rough down there. It's rough down there. It's rough.
Are they close?
I would like for my man to Westbrook. Westbrook is on a.
You know he might mess around and lose your boy though if they're not careful. They really want. They want a lot of teams want Bill bad and. LeBron is one amongst the top.
Nah, man. Bill will be casket clean if he go over there with LeBron. Will you quit talking that nonsense?
What you mean to be casket clean? What did you talk about, man? Tell me what you mean.
Bill gonna go about the NBA like Larry Hughes.
They'll get you out of here. He'll get you out of here. He'll get your career out of here. It'll be all your fault. It'll be all your fault.
It'll be dollar bill off a Players Club.
He'll get you out of here.
He better not go over there.
Listen, Bosh ain't never. Has Bosh ever played together again without playing with LeBron?
Man, it's been bad for Bosh.
He got that nigga clocks and everything. No, I don't mean to talk about it. Yeah. Like it's something to play with. That ain't funny,
but yeah, man, we might as well go wrap this up, baby.
Okay, no.
Get to the record.
They're 11-17, and my God, Washington. Washington.
Who they got next?
9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th in the East.
Who they got next?
I don't know. It don't make no difference, man.
What's their record?
11 and 17.
You said they're 13th in the East?
Yeah.
What's the 9th in the East?
14 and 16.
Who's that?
14 and 16 is Charlotte.
Who's the
8th? Chicago.
What's them?
Zach LaVine. 14 and 16 as well.
Oh, man, you out your mind, bro. Wizards make the playoffs. You want to do the Texas? Because I still got Texas. Texas it is. I still got Texas on the bill. Texas it is. Texas it is. Texas it is. They make the playoffs.
No way.
Disrespectful.
Texas now, you know good well.
I just said what it is.
They're not going to
I ain't got time. Don't talk me next.
Okay, well, you got a lot of people between you and them.
No, it don't.
Everybody got to mess up.
3 games.
No, it ain't the games. It ain't the games, Rice. It's the people between it.
Who?
You need Orlando to keep stinking worse than y'all. Atlanta to stink worse than y'all. Miami to stink worse than y'all.
They will.
Charlotte to stink worse than y'all.
They will.
And then you still need Chicago. So that's like 6 or 7 teams you need to do worse.
But a 3-game win streak more. That's nothing.
But you need them to lose too.
They got to. We all playing each other. They will lose.
They're not going to keep round robbing each other. They're all the same thing, right?
Why not? We're going to do what we do.
Okay, well, listen. I wish you luck.
All right, thank you.
Texas
Texas it is.
Listen, I want to say this and I want to make it clear. I've never been a Westbrook fan.
There ain't nothing wrong with it.
He is the reason.
He don't want you to be a fan of it because we see what you did to Paul Pierce and Cam Newton. We don't want you to be. We see what you do to people who you like fans.
What you say, Melo?
Nah, Cam Newton was your guy. Cam Newton was your guy. We couldn't even holler about this shit, could we? We couldn't even holler about. I
was about to throw a low blow, but I better not.
All right, cool.
Because there was one of your real guys that you really let go, but I ain't gonna get it. It might be too fresh.
Cool.
You let somebody go. No. You was too busy. You was riding that Westbrook train hard at that MVP season.
Westbrook still
and
my
somebody
guy.
was stinking it up, sitting it out every other game.
Westbrook still my guy.
Stinking.
Who was sitting it out every other game? Who? Paul George?
No.
Oh.
No. Kobe.
Don't do that. You're going to turn the whole program upside down. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, bro.
Don't do that.
That last season, you deserted him, bro.
No, I never
deserved him. He deserved more support than that.
Don't do that.
You was posting throwback videos,
don't muddy this up because of Paul Pierce.
That's what it was, though.
You was all Paul Pierce. You had jerseys on the shirts.
No, I didn't.
When he wanted, you had shorts. You had some green shorts on and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Why you lying, bro?
When they wanted you, it's the truth.
Hey, but you speaking of Kobe, though, all jokes aside, you hear Meek Mill's line, man, that they said he's... Bro,
he ain't got no marketing agent. He ain't got nobody that listens to that stuff.
What's wrong with people, bro? What's wrong with people?
That's your profession. You couldn't find a better hook.
That was horrible. Ignorant.
Very ignorant.
Come on, bro. And you out here. You can't move like that no more. That line was so trashed. It wasn't even like it was a thorough line. It wasn't even a
thorough line. That was sad. That's sad.
Disrespectful, bro.
To that.
Yeah.
But we can go on to get to the, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm through dragging you. So
listen.
We can close the gym.
I'm going to say this. I'm glad we got action on that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so, we're going to get the cool down session going on. We're going to close it out.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Heading into the closer. I always like to ask people questions because a lot of people disrespect this man. And it's off subject real quick. Drake or Nas?
Drake.
My man. Let's go on and get to the closer.
Yeah. Listen, we here with the closer. It's been great to get back in the gym. Little open gym. And we'll be back on our regularly scheduled on our regular schedule, I guess is what I'll say.
Yeah, absolutely.
Giving y'all what y'all need, what y'all desire. Check for us on Instagram, Facebook, follow us. Go to us on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to press like so that you'll get notifications. The subscription and hit the bell so that you can get notifications whenever we drop. That way you don't miss any episodes or any content that we drop. But for the closer, I have a really serious, important question for you.
Yes, sir.
Who is the real MVP of the Lakers? Is it LeBron or is it AD?
I know you're asking the question for those who don't really know because it shouldn't be a question. It shouldn't be a question. Anthony Davis is the real actual MVP. He does so much. Anthony
MVP
Davis,
as in most valuable?
For the Los Angeles Lakers, he's absolutely the most valuable, and it's not even close. once again, we're in a situation where one guy is playing his complete style. Mm-hmm. He's comfortable the way he's been playing for 15, 16, 17 years. Mm-hmm. Anthony Davis had to change his style to fit in and still get you 24, 25 points a game. Still, it's asinine that he's asked to guard the best wings.
That's crazy.
So when they play KD and them, he'll be on KD.
He better not.
So, AD, he's the MVP. But let me start this here because I know this ain't what we do. For the most part, we're talking to LeBron's fans.
True. You know, and I respect the people who got their guy.
Yeah.
They support their guy.
Yeah. So LeBron, for AD to be the man, it's not a knock to LeBron. He needs to understand if the longevity, as Kareem did with Magic. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said he needs to go ahead and own it. Mm-hmm. And let AD, which Shaq would have extended at least 4 or 5 more years if he would have owned that this is Kobe's time.
Yeah.
Let AD own this time. Push AD for the MVP. Don't let the media. It's on you to step in front of the media and be the big man. Because last year, the Lakers was first in the West. Mm-hmm. The Lakers had the best record in the West. Mm-hmm. AD led the team in every statistical category, shooting above 50%, shooting above 75, 80% from the free throw line. All this from AD, and his name was never mentioned in MVP voting.
Nah.
Now this year, they're trying to throw down our throat that LeBron is MVP. You know he's having one of the worst statistical efficient careers years of his career.
Yeah, since his rookie year.
Since his rookie year, y'all trying to play us like we don't know this. You know, he's shooting bombs. He's not playing good defense. Nah. And these things.
He's trying to give out of gas too. Last night, bro, he looked tired at the end of that game.
I feel sorry for him because the fact of the matter
is, I don't. No, I'm serious. I don't. Keep on you're Iron Man. You're invincible. Go ahead.
He's trying to get the Kareem. What you call that? The longevity award.
Go ahead, get it.
He's trying to get the longevity award.
They
keep on saying, why they always lead with that? Have we seen anybody in their 17th year?
Like, yeah, bro. Yeah.
Karl Malone did it.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
So, you know, I think AD doesn't get enough credit. AD is probably one of the most selfish players.
Let me open up something that you just touched real quick, and then before you finish on your point, on your soliloquy, I want to ask you to expound on that piece about him stepping in front of the media, because last year, I remember, succinct for those that don't remember, LeBron definitely stopped the media and let them know that he was upset that a Los Angeles Laker didn't get more love for the MVP. But it wasn't the guy that led in every statistical category except for assists and turnovers. He said, I'm disappointed I didn't get more love. MVP vote. And they put the mic in AD's face, and he said, oh yeah, LeBron should get MVP. So he was actually more magnanimous than the OG. Now, LeBron has more hardware than he will ever need, except for rings. He needs more rings, but does he need another MVP or some kind of... Why couldn't you let AD shine and eat and give the love to your young boy? And then maybe this year you would have really been the MVP. But I think AD has regressed as a result. What's your thoughts?
I think AD is in that passive-aggressive type of situation where he has everybody said he started off slow. I think he goes through the motions. Mm-hmm. And that's, you know...
What's the reward for doing more? Like,
it's no reward.
Y'all gonna give it to him?
You give it to him all the time. You give it to him. And you shouldn't. AD's the reason. Yeah. And now you're seeing it again. AD's out. It's time to call an emergency. Because in our last segment, you just said something about Westbrook and them. And so if the Wizards are who you say they are, the Lakers are in trouble.
The Wizards can pull out a good game every now and again, and when they get serious, him and Bill really step, like when they play the Brooklyn, when they play the Lakers, and especially because it's Westbrook's home. They step into another gear. But I'll tell you what, how many straight has the Lakers lost since AD been out? 4 or 5 straight now?
I don't know if it's 4. I think
they lost 4 straight
3
games.
out the last 4. They beat because my man was telling me about they beat Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
they got some calls. Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah, in between there, it's been rough.
Yeah, I mean, he looked really tired.
He looked really tired. He got Portland coming up, the Warriors.
That's a loss.
Utah's next, either tonight or tomorrow.
That's a get bounce game too.
And Utah.
That's a get dragged.
I'll be surprised if they beat Utah.
So they should probably they'll lose at least 2 out of the next 3.
Yeah, they should lose at least 2 out of the next 3.
Yeah.
And then
might lose all 3 if Steph decides to go crazy.
And then things are gonna get scary.
So is he still an MVP candidate? Because you don't think he's the most valuable on his own team. Is he the most valuable player in the league?
Well, I'm almost.
Or did Giannis make a joke out of that by showing you who they'll give it to?
He made a joke. I'm almost
got 2 in a row. There ain't been a worse back-to-back MVP candidate since Steve Nash.
What is the NBA doing, man? What is the NBA doing?
What they've been doing. Remember, Steve Nash got 2. Back to back.
Nash got 2.
And Shaq got 1. Kobe got 1.
Then they went disrespectful and told what you don't like. Curry's the only most What is that thing? What is it?
He's the only one that got unanimous MVP. Everybody voted.
How dare?
Jordan came 1 vote shy.
Where that guy at?
Slap that nigga. Hey man, I don't believe this. When they want you to be something,
they gonna push.
They still pushing LeBron down our throat, bro. And I never seen nobody push their own self.
It's bad. He's living the narrative, and he pushes it. If AD doesn't come back, because I'm scared that AD has what KD had.
Oh, you think so?
I definitely think so. You got to look. It's the same things happening. They said he has some Achilles pain.
And they said calf.
They sat him out.
They said something about calf. I'm like, calf?
They sat him out a couple games.
Yeah.
He come back.
And pulled him right again.
And they pulled it again. But it's the calf. What it is was, because they said about KD. Mm-hmm. One of the things why KD was really mad at the Warriors and stuff, they didn't tell him. Yeah, they told him it was his calf. But they didn't tell him it was the calf muscle that connects to the Achilles. You see what they told him it was a little something that you.
But both of them did the same thing, which is they both grabbed Achilles quick. Like, bro, I'm not grabbing it. I'm grabbing this.
So is it 4 weeks? Because KD sat out for about 4 or 5 weeks. Remember?
And came back and popped it.
So is it that? So what do you do?
I would rest him for the season.
I heard, and people gonna get at me. This is somebody spoke of this criteria, and think about it. It's not for real. They said they need to go ahead sitting. Trade LeBron right now while he hot. Well, not while he hot, while you can still get something for him.
You can't. You don't do that. Do you know his fans are destroyed? They might burn the Forum down. They might burn down the Staples Center.
I'm gonna sound like you right here. Trust me, his fans don't run that.
No,
they don't run. Trust me.
Nah,
it's a bigger pandemonium piece out there.
But I'm just saying, still, they'll
get all the
it wouldn't be a good look, man.
I think so.
Don't do that. Write it out. But what you should, in all seriousness, you got 1 more year with LeBron under contract. You let AD get healthy this year and bring them both back healthy next season.
The NBA is getting better, man. I mean, that's why you got to like Danny Ainge. I don't know. The Lakers better not be like Cleveland. Because if you see everywhere he leaves, they don't get nothing for him. You got to build. You got at least 5, 6, 7. You can have way more years with.
Well, he's trying to play. I don't think he's going to quit after next year, unless the fall off is just precipitous. Unless he just fall all the way off.
It is. It is. Let's not quit.
I don't know if it is or not. I don't know.
He shot 10 threes yesterday. Went 2 for 10. When you shooting that many threes, you can't go by your man no more.
Yeah. Well, we definitely know that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It is. But we don't want to.
And fatigue.
Fatigue,
like, man,
that's
an easy man way out.
Can't guard nobody.
they said he's sitting down like when he was a rookie. They said he's sitting down on people like when he was young, like when he was in his prime, defensive prime.
The defensive movement he made last night for Westbrook to win that game, you would be definitely disappointed. Westbrook got the and one.
I gotta see.
I'm like, what are you doing? He turned his back. Westbrook taking the ball out. He turned his back on Westbrook. They bring Bill off the double high. He run that way with Bill. The basket this way now. He run this way with Bill. He gonna get the steal.
Oh, he tired.
Yeah, Westbrook throw it to this person.
He didn't want no part of that.
Westbrook throw it to that person. Westbrook shoot into the thing. He reached back over, reach at Westbrook. Westbrook gonna get an A1 and gave him that.
Yeah.
Game.
On that note, game
time.
Close out, man. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure, man.
You know we back at him again, man. It's good to finally get you in here, man. Get you stop playing games.
Let's go.
We out, man. Blessings. We appreciate y'all. We look forward to coming back and getting it on a regular basis. Blessings.